We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Good evening, Kevin. Well, last season, Paul George had a homecoming. He said, as a kid, I pictured playing in L.A., my parents being able to watch me at Staples. I'm not playing for the Clippers. This is home. I'm playing for the home team. It doesn't get any better than that. And Kevin, his family is backing him up. They show up to every game here.
Wow, what a story. David, thank you. And let's take a look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for Paul George.
And when you see the tumble his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's gotten away from playing the kind of gritty, hard-nosed D he was known for. That's an aspect of his game he needs to get back.
Now Golden State's starting five. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Weissman. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. And for Los Angeles, we've got Kawhi Leonard. Paul George is out there at Bledsoe. And it's Ibaka. And it's Morris in at the 4. What happens to team chemistry, Brent, at this stage of the season? Teammates have spent, a lot of time together already at this point.
Well, this is where veteran leadership and guys who have been through deep runs or their understanding of what it takes to have a team go through deep runs can really pay off, Kevin. Making guys accountable to the things that you've talked about all year long in the next couple weeks, that's critical.
Now here's Thompson. The rebound by Paul George. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. That one's not going to go. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. So they knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Yeah, in talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good. Wiggins.
Andrew Wiggins, the kind of guy that people watch with a microscope, but he has cut down on inefficient shots. Those long twos, has started to take more threes and using his athletic ability when he gets on the inside to get to the foul line.
And both free throws good for Wiggins. And Wiggins looking more aggressive off the bounce. Brent getting into the teeth of the defense.
Yeah, and his assists are climbing because of that. Also his turnovers. So now what you want to do is slow down the game for Andrew Wiggins and show him on film where his outlets are and where his decision making can be that much better.
And here's Leonard from 3. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. And it's Golden State's ball. Takes a 3. Andrew Wiggins. And that's good. Wiggins has got 5 points so far.
Steph out there singing a lullaby to the defense, gets them to sleep, and then sets up the teammate nicely.
LA has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. George against Thompson. Now here's George, guarded closely. 6 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
So much we talk about Bledsoe's athleticism. It was an eye-opener when he first came into the league, and that plays another one.
There's the pass to Green. Here's Curry, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here. early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Leonard. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. Leonard looking over the floor. Kicks it to George. That one, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Their last encounter was in San Francisco.
And they scratched out a close win the last time these two teams met. I think their ability to attack and create foul trouble for the opposition was a real factor.
Well, it was, because they got to play a lot of the second half against the second unit. The guys that ordinarily would have been out there were stuck on the bench with all those fouls.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Now, Paul George ready to shoot as soon as he caught it. Quick release there.
Passes it to Wiseman. Wiggins against Leonard. Wiseman kicks to Thompson. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, this is what the offense is designed to do. Get a guy like Klay Thompson in the situations where he's got great confidence to come through.
Fader on the way, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Bledsoe.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything stands out west. Take a look at the Warriors. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, Los Angeles just need to take it a game at a time.
Yeah, and I think the Clippers, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortunes.
Here's Curry. Paul George making his last shot. Wiseman kicks to Wiggins. Down low, Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Steph's so good at finishing through contact. Just phenomenal perseverance to get it up and in.
Clippers trail by 4. Here's Leonard. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. Wiseman with the rebound.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Curry passes to Wiseman. Good work there as it goes.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Pass to George for the 3. Warriors with the rebound. It's Thompson off the drive, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Coaching staff loves it when Klay Thompson mixes it up, that time on the drive.
Clippers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Bledsoe finds George.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Warriors leading by 8. Wiggins with it. George picks him up. Green inside the three-point line. And that one hits back iron. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Bledsoe going to the inside has no problem at his size getting in and drawing contact.
Los Angeles shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe.
Just Eric Bledsoe, when he's in these games and you can see he's got hyper focus, he can become a big problem. Athletic, plays both ends of the floor, and that power from him at the guard position is very unique.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Wiggins. Bledsoe hits them both. And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
Now here's Curry. Last time out, he had 44 points.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, in the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
The free throw drops for Curry.
And what you love about Steph right here is just the winning mentality. He's a champion that gives up a lot of his game in order for greater team success.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Leonard on the wing. That shot missing. Good defense by Iguodala. Warriors leading by 8. Here's Wiseman. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in. Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition when no one's on you, great shot there.
And he gets the bucket. Curry's got 8 points.
You got to guard the long range ball, but Steph's so good at pulling up. Great footwork and foundation. A good job on the pull-up J.
Now here's Bledsoe. Another key contributor to that nice win against New York. To the middle, here's Leonard. And the rejection by Iguodala.
Iguodala demonstrating his defensive prowess yet again. Superb reach on that block.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Zubac is checked in for Serge Ibaka. And then for Golden State, Bielitsa, he's checked in for Green. And it's Damian Lee in for Klay Thompson. Here's Bledsoe. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Look, it's nice to be a tough, small guy in this league. If you're built like Eric Bledsoe, the contact, no effect.
Now here's Curry. 8 points for him. The pass to Lee. And here is Bielitsa, covered by Morris. Bielitsa misses.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Bledsoe finds Zubac, fires from 18, and Curry pulls it down.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Pass to Bielitsa. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. Leonard against Iguodala. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And in a player empowerment era, no greater power move than Kawhi Leonard's last year. Fresh off a finals MVP with the Raptors, he signed with his hometown Clippers and compelled a trade for Paul George.
Think about that 14-month run where Kawhi Leonard made his way to Toronto, a team that was on the cusp for many seasons. Goes there, wins the MVP and a championship for the Raptors, and then ends up in his hometown of Los Angeles to try to do the same for the Clippers. Now that's getting it done and writing your own story.
You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Now here's Lee. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Iguodala kicks to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. It's Bielitsa, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Bielitsa extending the court just a little bit here.
Jackson looking around. Zubac's no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
He gets it in there.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Warriors making the shot. Puts one up from 19. Leonard, no luck.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's Lee outside. The Clippers grab the miss. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Here's Bielitsa. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. He kicks to Jackson. Back to Leonard. Shoots a fader. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. He's got 11 points. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. 6-point game. Misses from close range. Los Angeles is gone, just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. And again, it's Kawhi Leonard. He's got 13.
I mean, Kawhi Leonard, an MVP candidate. Why? Well, they're the reasons right there. One of the best two-way players we've seen in the past 5 years.
Now here's Iguodala. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Here's Jackson. They trail by 6. Passes it to Zubac. Leonard on the wing. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. The Warriors go the other way.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
1:21 left to play in the first quarter. And it's Bielitsa with the foul. That's his first foul. Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. On defense, the Warriors. 6-point lead. Here's Jackson. Rebound by Bielitsa. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from 3-point land so far in the ballgame. Stolen by Zubac. Lee against Jackson. This one for 3. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Good on the shot. Leonard's got 15 points.
It's like he's got a couple of suction cups at the end of those long arms. Those huge hands from Kawhi, helpful on the glass.
Curry gets the bucket.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Clippers trail by 6. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Zubac, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Warriors shooting it from their comfort zone so far. In this one, 57% from the field. Pass to Porter. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That's his first foul. Lee finds Porter. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Curry has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. That 3 off the mark. First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
And so Jackson nails both of them. So it's the Warriors now. Feeds it to Lee. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
To leave a guy like that wide open from range, big mix-up.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Warriors lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And catching up with Luke Kennard before the game, he discussed what it takes for young players to acclimate themselves to the NBA.
You know, this game, it's a physical game, obviously, but, a lot of it is mental. So, just, making sure you're thinking while you're out there is, one of the big things for me. One of the things I've kind of learned since I've been in the league.
Greg, you know this. It takes time mentally for the game to slow down.
It's a great point. This is why most championship teams are laden with seasoned veterans. You can't rush experience. It happens at its own pace.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Clippers, we've got Kawhi Leonard, Reggie Jackson out there with Batum.
Take a break.
And it's
Take a
Justice
break.
Winslow.
2 shots.
And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the first one at the line is good.
And the Croatian big man, Ivica Zubac, a big hip-hop fan. His teammates call him Zupac.
It's amazing that he was traded from the Lakers to the Clippers, so still home games here at Staples Center.
And it's tied up with that one. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. And here's Batum after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Los Angeles, trailing by 5. The pass to Winslow. Jackson down low. Curry meets him. And he banks in the layup.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Now here's Curry. 15 points in the game. Releases. They get it back. Looney down low. Zubac's defending. Fades back. And the rejection by Zubac. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Los Angeles making a switch here. Ibaka's checked in. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Winslow wide open. He fires and off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Thursday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
First one falls for him.
And what you like about Porter, he can do a little bit of everything for you. Defend it, rebound it, space the floor, and he's unselfish.
Morris is checked in for Zubac. And Golden State also making a change. Green, he's checked in for Bielitsa. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Clippers trail by 5. Jackson drives in. Kicks it to Winslow. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They've led by as much as 10. And there's Green on the assist from Porter. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Not easy to stop Draymond Green in that situation. Big and strong and uses his size well.
Morris against Green. A wide open look here for Ibaka. Finds himself wide open and drills it. And it's the Warriors with the ball. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Wiggins outside. Here's Looney. No points in the game yet for him. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Wiggins.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. Batum against Wiggins. Fires from deep. Winslow's shot is off. Warriors leading by 7. Thompson passes to Green. Over Ibaka. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. For the Clippers, George is checked in for Winslow. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Reggie Jackson. The Warriors also with a sub. Weissman's checked in. George against Porter. George with the bucket.
His range goes out a lot further, but didn't need to on that possession.
Golden State's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Wiggins passes to Thompson. Launches a three. Good D by Bledsoe.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on. Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Bledsoe with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Bledsoe against Wiggins. Right side George. Just 5 to shoot. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Well, he knows how to score, and he does just that. Don't let Paul George fool you. He can finish inside.
Pass to Wiseman. Porter against George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on George. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And Porter drops them both. Clippers trail by 5. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Porter. Here's Bledsoe. 6 points for him. He feeds it to George. Wiseman with the ball. Inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. So a moment now to see the story for Klay Thompson.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
First free throw is good.
And while Iguodala might not be the star of any team he's on, he's always going to be a major contributor because he does so many things well on both ends.
And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Clippers. 7-point differential. Passes it to George. Here's Ibaka, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Ibaka's got his second basket. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Iguodala kicks to Wiggins. And the Warriors miss again. The Clippers have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Pass to Morris. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. Second, the Warriors.
They're so aware defensively. I mean, an opportunistic group in terms of forcing miscues and getting out in transition. And boy, do they do a great job of taking advantage.
Now here's Thompson. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. Over Bledsoe, and there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Iguodala. Thompson's got his third bucket of the night. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Bledsoe. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
One of the first attributes you hear about Eric Bledsoe is his strength, shown there.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And the Warriors also making a change. Lee's checked in.
One shot.
And Bledsoe no good on that one. Warriors leading by 5. Thompson passes to Iguodala. The shot's good.
Always got to keep your eyes up, make sure you see open teammates, and Clay did it that time.
And here's Bledsoe. He's got 8. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And good that time.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And George kicks to Kennard. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Bledsoe against Lee. Now the pass to Thompson. From the arc. It's hauled in by Paul George.
I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
They get it again. Here's Morris. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Terrific score there off the miss by Morris. Doesn't get a ton of offensive rebounds, but making that one count.
And Marcus Morris has raised some eyebrows in the last couple of years, just being a much more efficient scorer.
Now here's Wiggins. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
He also had 2 blocks that really impacted that game, guys. He really made his presence known.
Just 2 to shoot. Lee outside. That shot off the mark. The Clippers go the other way with it. And last season, Marcus Morris is named one of the hottest on the trade market.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in Marcus Morris's offseason a year ago. A lot of contenders looking to add him to the roster.
Oh, the power on that fruited.
Unreal. How about a few tricks still left up the Andre Iguodala sleeve? Incredible at taking his time that time, but still getting to the rim.
Clippers trail by 5. Left side, Ibaka. Wiggins with the rebound. The Warriors shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. He kicks it to Wiseman. Over in the corner, Lee. Off target from 3-point range. LA's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Warriors leading by 5. George against Wiggins. And it's Iguodala with the jam.
And you know Andre Iguodala, if he gets a few steps, takes off from the launching pad.
Now here's Bledsoe. 12 points for him. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the jam by Bledsoe.
And how about they don't waste any time matching that throwdown with one of their own.
A show of their determination right there. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Morris. Bielitsa, he checks in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Lee. It's Curry with the drive. Yes, that goes in. Curry's got 17.
Nice job by Steph, just getting clever around the hoop and finding a way to get that one to the rim.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. They trail by 7. Pass to Kennard. A 3-ball. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Curry's shot is off.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Warriors leading by 7. And a wide open look for Iguodala. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Bledsoe dishes to Leonard. The Warriors pull it in. Wiseman's got 8 rebounds in this game. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Rebound by the Clippers. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. Kennard, the pass to Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Clippers trail by 9. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. They get the rebound. Zubac. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Missed it. Even after all those chances. Here's Curry. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
How about the focus? Steph going on the inside, has great numbers as a finisher.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Justice Winslow, he's checked in for the Clippers. Jackson comes in for Eric Bledsoe. The Clippers shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. A floater. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Wiggins drawn the double team. Back to Iguodala. Passes it to Bielitsa. Golden State moving it around. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Leonard. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
The Clippers have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
One shot.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
Now, quiet is Kawhi Leonard, but don't let that mistake itself for a lack of competitiveness. He has that desire and drive to continue to get better.
Iguodala outside. Pass to Bielitsa. Baseline try. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. He's shooting free throws, number 4 and 5 here.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the half. Now Curry. From deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Andrew, the energy and effort were apparent throughout that first half. How were you able to do it?
We had a good practice, you know, working hard, really putting things together. Keep doing that, we can come out with a W.
Hey, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 20 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
So far, it's been all about Steph. The way he plays the game is so unique and so unpredictable. We'll see if the defense can do a better job of containing him here in the second half.
And Shaq, your take on the Clippers?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. The second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they owned the offensive boards.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And it's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Clippers trail by 5. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Wiggins, and it's Wiseman in at the 5. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Here's Morris. Here's George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Thompson.
And the versatility of Paul George's game, elite defense and rebounding, steals and deflections.
And you think about Paul George moving to several teams, yet still having the impact on both ends of the floor. I think that is a telltale sign that you have an elite talent in Paul George.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
The versatility of Paul George as he's matured and put some more weight on his frame through the years. He's an exceptional two-way player with outstanding length and a tremendous scoring ability.
Here's Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 5th assist in this one. Clippers trail by 5. Ibaka outside. He's looking for Leonard and finds him, and it's good for 2. Leonard's got 22 points.
Hard to deny Leonard when he gets in that close to the rim. Too many ways for him to get creative to score.
Curry passes to Thompson. Over George. The shot by Thompson, no good. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And it's the Clippers' ball. Bledsoe looking it over. Here's Leonard. Warriors with the rebound. Wiseman's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Green. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Over Ibaka.
An elite rim protector. Ibaka has the highly desired combination of athleticism and timing.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half. Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And stolen by Wiggins. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. The Clippers trail. Here's Bledsoe. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Bledsoe's got 16.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Bledsoe against Curry. Stolen by Bledsoe. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bledsoe's got the lead up to 3 now for the Clippers.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Thompson finds Green. Higgins outside. Thompson in the corner. And the Warriors miss again.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Bledsoe against Green. Ball's knocked loose, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Morris.
This is why Draymond's one of the top defenders in the league, and right now getting under the skin of the opposing offense.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Leonard against Wiggins. Leonard dishes to Ibaka. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thompson with it. George picks him up. Nice shot by Thompson.
Klay Thompson takes a ton of pride in the catch and shoot game. His release is lightning quick.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Bledsoe passes to Ibaka. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And now it's a 3-point Warrior lead. And here is Los Angeles now. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Good on the bucket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. It's stolen by Morris. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Bledsoe's running. That one goes. Count it. George has got 4 points this quarter.
Again, floor vision from Eric Bledsoe makes dishing that basketball look easy.
And the pass to Wiggins. Now here's Wiseman, defended by Ibaka. Wiseman the pass to Green. Clock at 6. Thompson in the corner. Here's Wiseman, and the layup's good off the glass. Wiseman's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Bledsoe. 20 points for him. And that one drops for him.
Just got to be careful. You're so focused on other guys. Eric Bledsoe will sneak up on you and start pouring in baskets like that.
Bledsoe against Curry. Here's Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And we hear a player's attacking rehab. You know, Greg, by all accounts, Clay took it to another level.
He said he hadn't stopped working since the 3rd day after the NBA Finals. There was even some talk of him coming back toward the end of the year, but the Warriors quickly shut that down, knowing how much he means to this franchise.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And I hope kids out there are watching the textbook form on Thompson's jumper.
So many things that you can check the boxes on in terms of the fundamentals of a great shooter. It starts at the base. It's great footwork. You square up. You got a quick release, and you got to follow through. It really is something to watch. And you think about with everything that's going on in Klay Thompson's career and the surrounding talent that he's had with him, he still goes out and takes care of his business as a defensive stopper and takes tremendous pride in what he can do offensively.
7 lead changes now, and we're just in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
The Warriors trailing. Here's Curry. 22 points for him. Outside Porter. Back to Curry. Golden State moving it around. They grab their own miss. For 3. You can't get that one to fall. The Clippers have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. George, no good.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
It's stolen by Ibaka. And now the Clippers on the break. And it's George finishing it off.
Paul George can be dangerous out in transition. Great job finishing there.
Bledsoe against Curry. On the wing, Thompson. That one a little long.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper. Just unable to do so.
George, that's a 2-pointer. George missing again.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And a moment here to highlight some of the best and brightest from beyond the stripe. Klay Thompson, number 1. 3rd is Stephen Curry.
Either of these two guys force defenders to come out well past that 3-point line, and that really opens the floor up for their entire offense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Marcus Morris. And it's Kennard in for Paul George. And so he's able to get one of two.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line. Defensively, they've been flat in this second half, a very different type of team than we saw in the first.
Looney, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, the defender was all over Kevon Looney, and he got physical right back. That's a nice play.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Kevon Looney, a guy who's going to carve out a very nice career in the NBA. Remember, his rookie season just played 5 games due to that severe hip injury that he was suffering from. Once he's gotten healthy, he's shown that he can be a major contributor to any team.
And the Clippers making a change here. Jackson's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Clippers in the lead. Kennard with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The drive by Jackson. It counts. And the foul. They get Stephen Curry.
And with the defender draped all over him, Jackson has that strength to fight through the contact.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And that one falls for Jackson. And it's the Warriors with the ball. It's a 5-point game. And here is Curry. 22 points for him. And Thompson kicks to Bielitz. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, this guy can spread the court. Bielitz deadly from the three-point line.
And Los Angeles guys shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Kennard against Thompson. Kennard's shot is off. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And Porter, here we go. And he hits it to tie the game up. Porter's got 6.
Your classic wing. Porter can slash to the hoop, take some contact, and still complete the play.
And Los Angeles guys shooting in the third quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%. In the corner, Kennard with it. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. And he makes both free throws. Now, here's Kennard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Now Curry. Pass to Looney. Shoots over Zubac. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And it's the Clippers' ball. Here's Kennard. He averages a bit over 6 points a game, and he makes that one. Ibaka's got 6.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Golden State's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Curry passes to Bielitsa. Yep, that one goes. Bielitsa's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
Yeah, Bielitsa pushing right through the contact that time.
Clippers shooting in this game 45%. Jackson with it. He has 7. That's a 2 from Kennard. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Kennard's got 4 points now in the quarter. And for the Warriors, they're shooting around 44% in this third quarter. They double team Curry. And here's Iguodala outside. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. 14 points for him.
These are bonuses. When you get Bielitsa inside to mix it up that way, that helps.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
Look at Curry. He's all the way up there at number 2 in the voting for the three-point contest. Fans and the media know that he is one of the premier long-distance shooters in the league today.
And Kevin, not to take anything away from the other facets of his game, but let's face it, that three-point shooting is what puts him on a whole nother level.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
First one falls for him. Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan, not elite tool, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation.
Yeah, Looney opens up the offense here. You're just getting some bonus points from him, and that's helping out when he knocks down Jays.
And Los Angeles guys shooting in the third quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%. Passes to Bielitsa. And the dunk by Bielitsa. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And here's Kennard. He has 6. He's off on that one. Nice D from Porter. The Warriors leading. And now here comes Iguodala leading the break. Outside Curry. Looney down low. Working on Zubac. The shot by Looney, no good. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. This is his second trip to the free throw line. The free throw drops for Zubac. For the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Ibaka. And Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Jackson. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 58 seconds left in the third. Outside Curry. 2 points. That one goes.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Bledsoe passes to Winslow. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got his 5th assist in this one.
Like to see Justice Winslow doing great work on the interior like that.
Curry with it. Now guarded by Winslow. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Curry. The Clippers trail. 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And here's Leonard from 3. And that one is off. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Now here's Curry. 26 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he comes up with the deuce. Curry's got 28 points for the game.
Where hasn't he scored from? Inside, outside, in between game, driving to the hoop. Steph doing it all right here.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. We come back right after this. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Warriors leading by 4. They've got Bledsoe. Justice Winslow out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And it goes down 2 points. 10 points for Andre Iguodala.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Bledsoe, and the jam by Bledsoe.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Iguodala kicks to Curry. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
The Warriors shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Lobbed up there for Green. Here's Bledsoe, and the shot is good. Bledsoe's got 30.
Well, it's the open floor, and that's when Eric Bledsoe's eyes get even bigger. What a good finish there.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Wiseman. Iguodala with it. Outside Curry. Takes a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got 3 assists now in this one. Los Angeles calls timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. Paul George comes in for Luke Kennard. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He said, we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
Thank you, David. Wiggins against George. Green dishes to Iguodala. Morris with the block.
And a rare block shot from Morris. Anticipates the move and just times it out perfectly.
Stolen by Bledsoe. And the jam by Bledsoe.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Kicks it out to Iguodala. And the three ball is good. Iguodala's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Iguodala setting up, getting that good, strong base. He becomes a much better shooter when he does that.
Wiggins against George. Warriors leading by 3. Curry with a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 7th assist here tonight. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Here's Bledsoe. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Lobbed up there for Green.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Outside, George. To the inside. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Now the pass to Wiseman. Wants to get it to Iguodala and does. Kicks to Wiseman. Shot clock at 6. Here's George, and George with the stuff.
Guy's got some of the best hands in the league. Paul George instincts right there. Pokes that ball away.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Warriors leading by 4. Pass to Curry. Takes the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 beyond the arc.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Golden State's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Thompson outside. Now Curry. Outside, Green. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Thompson from long range. But they recover it. Fires the 3. Excellent D there from Bledsoe.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
A really good decision there from Paul George. Quick to find the open man.
Passes it to Wiseman. Curry looking around. He kicks it to Wiseman. All alone. Morris with the rebound.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
They get it back. Zubac. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. And the dunk by Zubac.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And it's sent back by Morris. And Leonard has it in the corner. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Leonard's got 28.
I think it gets overlooked sometimes, but Kawhi can put up some very good numbers from the three-point line.
Curry against Bledsoe. They get a hand on it. Leonard with the steal. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back. Finished off the break. George has got 10 points in just the second half.
Stellar anticipation by Leonard to create the fast break opportunity. That's why he's a perennial Defensive Player of the Year candidate.
Will it go? Here's Wiseman. An easy 2 points on the layup. Wiseman's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
The free throw drops for Bledsoe. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubac. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
The Warriors have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Here's Curry. Thompson outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 19 points.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second three of the game, one in each half.
Wiggins against George.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
To the middle, here's Green. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
Well, Draymond's energy, guess what? It's here. It's in the game right now, and he's attacking.
LA's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Leonard kicks to Morris. Drops in the tray.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Right side, Green. It's Curry outside. No good on that one. Good D by Bledsoe. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And Leonard gets it to go.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Thompson banked in off the glass. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Klay Thompson showing he doesn't mind getting physical down there. Didn't let the defense get to him, and he got to the ball.
Here's Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. The first free throw is good. Leonard hits them both. Curry with it. Thompson outside for the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ibaka's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. George against Thompson.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
To the paint. Here's Wiseman. And it's blocked by Ibaka. George against Wiggins. Pass to Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. Leonard's got 34 points. Timeout called the Warriors. Eric Bledsoe really making a difference here.
Yeah, the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Eric Bledsoe.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Warriors trail by 4. And here is Curry. Inside. Here's Thompson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And that's the high motor, the long strides we're always talking about with Leonard. Killing it in transition.
Now here's Curry. Down low, Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Klay Thompson, no stranger to these situations, always willing to fire in the big moment.
Clippers leading by 4. Now Bledsoe lays it up and banks it in. Bledsoe's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
They double team Curry. Curry on the wing. Green passes to Curry. Jacks up a 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Morris has got 5 rebounds tonight. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Now, the early years when Paul George came into the league with the Pacers, you wondered how his frame would fill out. It's filled out nicely.
.124 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Curry. Beyond the arc. Here's Wiseman. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. Ibaka's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And Bledsoe, here we go. Shoots over Curry. That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Thompson misses. First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
One of the best free throw shooting bigs in the league, but that wasn't always the case for Ibaka. He has put in a ton of work. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Clippers.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Eric Bledsoe.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
It's good. Bledsoe's got 38 points.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Outside, George. So the Clippers winning this one easily. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi, you seem to pick it up offensively down the stretch. So what changed for you?
I just started to knock down shots, got my rhythm going, my teammates found me, and just kept going from there.
Well, it rode all the way to a win, and I know you like that, man, so appreciate your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.